this is Denise with Modern Priscilla Tarot. Welcome back to my channel. I am so glad you are here. And if you're new, big special welcome to you. I'm so glad you've joined us for this pick a card. The question, what don't you see coming? So, let's find out. I have 3 decks set out here today. I have the Tarot in Wonderland, the Modern Spellcasters Tarot, and the Wizard's Tarot. I also have an Oracle deck set out. This is the Echoes of Nature. Each of my decks has a stone. The Echoes of Nature, I have a clear quartz to open up the energy and get things flowing. Here I have a leopard jasper. Very cool. Here I have a fluorite. And here I have tree agate. All right, friends, this is what I'm going to do. I am going to live shuffle, and I'm going to be setting out 3 piles, for which then I will invite you to select your pile. I will put timestamps in the description, so that way you can jump ahead to your pile easily. And that all being said, let's get started. Okay, here we are. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. So what I'm going to ask you to do is calm your mind. Think of the question, what don't I see coming? See where your attention is drawn. Select your pile, and let's get started. Pile number 1. All right, pile 1. What don't you see coming? Let us see what we can find out. Okay. Right. All right. So our oracle card is Unexpected Friends. Yeah, look at the great artwork on this card. Anyway, look, these are kind of unexpected friends, aren't they? So we're going to see how it pulls into the rest of our cards, of course, but this would talk about things coming together that you didn't really expect to come together. So that's exciting. So let's see what else we've got. All right. So this card here, this is my energy card. This is the strongest energy that the tarot is picking up on regarding your question. So let's see what this is. We've got our 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles, this is an awesome energy. This talks about fulfillment. This talks about, it has an element of family harmony, but even more strongly, it talks about wealth and being generous and kind of like that feeling of legacy, like things that are passed down and things like that. So that's an awesome energy. Now our energy card will follow along with each of our other cards, influencing their meaning. So let's take a look. So what don't you see coming? Well, something's coming in pretty quickly here. Yeah, so you've got this family energy. You've got this unexpected friends going on as well. We have our Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is like ready to move. This is somebody who's got fire, heat, passion. The Knight of Wands is really moving. He, as I said, is full of energy, passion, that kind of a thing. He is also somebody who gets things done. So what are you working on right now? Are you working on something? Not sure. All right, so we've got our Empress card next. The Empress is sometimes a card that pops up for pregnancy. So if you are in fact trying to get pregnant, this might be the card for you. If you are not at all trying to get pregnant, don't panic that you know, have this impending pregnancy heading your way. It could also mean that tender loving care that goes into a family and growing that family. So again, growing that family, meaning figuratively, and growing your family maybe literally as well, if you are trying to be pregnant. So kind of, you know, think about that. It's about growing that family kind of thing. Next, we have our Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is, well, first of all, swords is the suit of thoughts and ideas. And the eight indicates being kind of, you know, trapped or feeling trapped by your own thoughts. It's not a literal trap. I mean, look, she could walk right out of there, no problem, right? But she's trapped. Look, she's tied up. Well, it looks kind of like toilet paper. She could literally break through that in 1 second. So again, the visualization here, the symbolism is that she can escape, but she doesn't want to, or she doesn't know how to. She's trapped by her thoughts. So this card implies that, you know what, you might have be feeling this way. You might be feeling kind of like, I don't know what to do. I don't know where this is going. I don't know what's coming next. You know, whatever, something like that. But it's all working behind the scenes. I think that you have somebody in your life who is going to be a source of strength for you. I think what you don't see coming could be a pregnancy, or it's something about growing your family. Now, growing, it doesn't have to mean in size, but it could mean in just development in terms of getting to a better place and to being more connected, things like that. Something is coming that is directly going to be related to your family, and it looks to be coming in pretty quickly. You, however, are feeling, you know, whatever's going on, you're, for whatever reason, feeling kind of like you don't have any influence, stuff like that. Well, maybe it is that somebody's going to be providing you a little bit of a good talking to say, you know what, you do have power here. You are going to be able to do this. You are strong. Somebody's going to be kind of like your moral support. But yeah, let's pull an outcome card and let's get some more. I want to see if this is pregnancy. I really do. Either way, though, it's about growing that family. Okay, so let's look at the cut card. This is the middle of the deck, and this is the energy of the outcome. Ready? Go. Wheel of Fortune, wishes fulfilled. Anything is possible. That's exactly what this means. Anything is possible. I am getting the growing the family thing is really coming in strong. I want to do another one on this. Okay, we want to see it. Now what I'm going to do is I just fan the cards out and stop wherever it feels good, and I select one randomly, just kind of like that. Like, how about that one? Page of Swords. All right, well, I think somebody's pregnant. Somebody's pregnant. I'm just gonna, the more cards we get, the more it's just driving it into that. I think somebody's pregnant. Is it you? Let's see. Is it you, or is it an unexpected friend who you might be working with? Maybe you're providing some sort of help or advice, source of support and things like that. Let's see. Is it you? Who's going to be expecting here? The Strength card. All right. So the Strength card is telling me that this is how you overcome obstacles, that you have strength that you don't realize sometimes, but you have that strong resources, those resources to make things happen, to get things done. You are a strong, trusted person. And this card is here to say, don't waste time or your strength trying to make other people see things your way. There's something about expanding your family, honey. Definitely expanding your family. And again, if we're really, I'm thinking pregnancy, I really am, especially with our Page of Swords. This is new information coming your way. Look at this, the white rabbit coming in with even a scroll, like, here's some information for you. Yeah, I'm really getting that. And if it's not you, then it is somebody you're close to, somebody who's kind of going to come to you for advice that you wouldn't really expect, or you're going to somebody else that you wouldn't normally go to. It's either you're pregnant or a close friend or that you're going to be talking to, but I'm really getting it that it's most likely you. Oh, were you trying to get pregnant? Were you hoping to get pregnant? Ooh, let me know. Drop a comment. I would love to hear what you're thinking. Let me know if this resonates and if it makes sense. Please let me know. I love interacting with you. Also, if you haven't already, please make sure to hit subscribe. It really helps me out, and I never want you to miss out on a video. All right, my friend, thank you so much for letting me read for you. Pile number 2. All right, pile 2. Let's find out, what don't you see coming? Let's find out what we've got. Okay, in our oracle card, confusion. Ooh, interesting. So confusion, trying to take everything in and not quite knowing, what to make of a situation. That's pretty obvious when we're confused. That's exactly what that would mean. Let's see how it pulls into the rest of our cards so that we can make more sense of it. Okay. So let us see what we've got. Well, this is our energy card. So this is the strongest energy coming or being pulled in or picked up on by the tarot. And it will follow along with the rest of our cards, so it will influence their meaning. This is the Ace of Swords. So what don't you see coming? This is either going to be a new truth or new communication. The new communication could be a new truth. Let's find out what these are and see if we can dial it down and figure out what it is. Because of this oracle card, confusion, it could go either way. So let's see what these are and then we'll know. All right, so what have we got? 9 of Pentacles. We've got 2 Pentacles here and the Strength card. So, okay, so we've got 2 things talking about everyday life, physical things, time, work, money, health, those kinds of things. We have our 9 of Pentacles. The 9 of Pentacles talks about success. This would be kind of about, success. I don't know how else to say that word. Things going well for you, feeling kind of like everything around you is just really jiving and meshing and things are flowing. That is definitely a good card, and that's certainly not anything to be confused about. So let's find out. Let's keep playing this story out. Let's find out. 10 of Pentacles. Ooh, we have the 9 and the 10. I didn't realize it was sequential there until just now. 9, 10. Ooh. So we're building. This is a building. So we got the success, things like that are happening here. And then we run into our 10 of Pentacles. Now this talks about stability. This talks about our home life. This talks about things, just being happy and even. And the 10 of Pentacles often has kind of a legacy component to it. So it talks about being, having that family, like, grandfather to father, to son, to grandson, that kind of legacy feeling. So it's also about potentially wealth and passing that down, but it could be knowledge and time and things like that. But definitely a legacy kind of feeling to it. So we've got 2 great success cards, and then we've got our Strength card. The Strength card, this talks about overcoming obstacles. It says you have talent and strength that you can use that you don't even know that you can use. You haven't used all of your resources. This also is a card that pops up when we're not supposed to be trying to waste our strength to make people see things our way. Oh, you've got a new truth and new communication. What you don't see coming is that you're going to be telling somebody something. You're just going to clear out the clutter. Think about it. Who's in your life? What's going on right now that you feel like you need to stand up and just say it and just speak your truth and put something to rest or explain or confront, whatever that is. This doesn't look to be super negative or anything like that. I think what this card is here for with our oracle card, there's been some kind of confusion, maybe. Confusion in what does somebody else want? What do you want? What do they need? What do you need? What's going to help the family? Again, remember, we've got a lot of family stuff going on. So this most likely has something to do with somebody in your family or a close friend who feels like family. that kind of a person, you're going to clear up that confusion. This is all about you. I'm saying, what don't you see coming? You're going to be surprising yourself here. This is going to be a moment of truth for you. And this is going to be a conversation potentially that you needed to have. You need to tell somebody, speak your truth to keep everything going well. There's something that has left you feeling confused, or that something needs to be stated or clarified, or everybody needs to be kind of redirected, or, something like that. Let's get an outcome card. I like to see what the outcome energy is. I do this by pulling the middle of the deck. So this is my cut card. Ready? Go. Big change. Oh, yeah. So what you don't see coming is by telling this truth, by having this conversation, by being very realistic, that's going to create a change. The confusion will go away because the big change is coming because you spoke your truth, because you had an honest conversation. Somebody needs to hear something in your life. Who is it? Do you know? Oh, drop a comment. I would love to hear more about this. This one's really playing out well. I'm seeing it almost like a movie. All right, so we've got that. Let's get one more. Excuse me. Let's get one more. I want to know more about this one. Truth, communication, both. Let's see if we can get some more clarity. What I do is I just fan out the cards until I feel like I should stop, and then I randomly pick one. Let's go that one. All right, yes, and it's something that you're not comfortable with. It is something you're not comfortable with. I am thinking it's more likely communication about something, and you're not comfortable because you're feeling like maybe you don't even, you're maybe even confused as to how to say something. Maybe you're not even clear on what the answer or the solution is, but you need to collaborate with others to try to find the solution, to fix whatever it is that might be going on that you have to talk about, to lead you to all of this awesomeness, right? These are all great cards, and they are very much family oriented. You can't make everybody happy at all times. You can't convince people that you're right all the time, right? Maybe sometimes you're not right, but you don't waste your time if you know that you're doing what you need to do and you're helping in the way you need to help. It has something to do with family. And I do think that confusion, that's why you have this confusion card coming up too. You're not knowing how to maybe say this. You're not knowing how to utilize whatever tools you guys as a family or as a unit or as a group of friends has. You don't know how to utilize that power to make everything back to being okay. But that's all right. You don't need to worry about that. Don't let that lower your confidence because you're feeling insecure or feeling like you don't know. Look, I covered it right up with this new truth, new communication. We don't need to be confused. You're going to clear up confusion for yourself. You're going to clear up confusion for the family or the friends. Again, somebody close. And by speaking this truth, by having this conversation, it's going to bring real change for you. Ooh, I'll do. What do you think? Ooh, please drop a comment. I would love to interact with you. Let me know what's going on. Also, if you haven't already, please make sure to hit subscribe before you head out. It really helps me out, but also I never want you to miss out on another pick a card or another video that I upload. I do surprise live streams, so get your notifications on. All right, friend. Thank you for letting me read for you, and I will see you next time. Pile number 3. All right, pile 3. What don't you see coming? Let's find out. Oh, you're getting some money. That's what's happening. Whoa. Oh, my friend. Yeah, you've got some good stuff coming up. Let's see what our oracle card is. Weeds and flowers. Okay. Well, this is a really great card because it says to you that within the weeds, you're always going to find flowers, right? Think of a weed. A weed is just a plant that we don't want there, right? That's all it is. So you pull the weeds because you don't want them there, and then the flowers are in there growing too. Sometimes if you have a lot of weeds, it's hard to see the flowers, but when you clear up what you don't want, and you're then left with what you do want. Ooh, let's see what else comes up. We'll see how that pulls in. Okay. So Our first card here is our energy card. So this is the strongest energy that the tarot is picking up on surrounding the question, what don't you see coming? All right. Excuse me. We have our Ace of Pentacles here. The aces are all about new things, new beginnings. This is about new things coming your way, and this is Pentacles. So this here sounds like some money. What you don't see coming is some money. There's some money heading your way, and I think it's going to be from somebody you didn't expect it from. So perhaps somebody repaying you that you didn't expect would repay you. Remember, weeds and flowers. You're thinking it's all full of weeds. I don't get repaid. My friend doesn't respect me. My family member blew me off. You know, whatever reason they didn't pay you back, right? But there are flowers in those weeds. Just clear out of, all those weeds out of there, and then you'll see the flowers. The new money, I believe, is somebody repaying you. Could be helping you as well, but I also do think it has to do with repaying. Here, we've got our Wheel of Fortune, the Wheel of Fortune. This is a really great card for money. This is an upturn in fortune. This is talking about making your own fortune and building your fortune. This is a card that shows up when unexpected money is heading your way. You put it here with our energy card, and we've got money, 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 money heading your way. That's what you don't see coming. Now, I do think it's going to come to you from a friend or a family member. This is a social card that right here, the Three of Cups. The cups indicates that it is somebody who's near and dear to you. So this would be, a close friend, family member, that kind of a thing. Again, coming together to pay you back. I feel like it's somebody paying you back for something. But either way, it's a friend or a family member providing you with that money. They're going to hand it on over to you. Boom. And then here you are saying, okay, man, I'm lucky, right? Next, we have Page of Pentacles. Pentacles, again, money, 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 money coming. The Page of Pentacles. Pages are all about starting things. They're all about the beginning of getting things going. This card pops up when we are looking at a new financial opportunity. This talks about manifesting things. It talks about having to work hard and maybe go a little slowly to make sure that everything comes together. So that means, you're going to have a communication with this person, obviously. What was the money for in the first place? Is there a follow-up? Do you have something you need to do on your end? Don't know what your life situation is, but this is certainly very, very, very clearly somebody paying you back or giving you some money, but I feel like it's paying you back. But money's coming. Money's coming. All right. So what we're going to do, we're going to pull the cut card. This is the energy of the outcome. So it's the middle of the deck. Ready? Boom. Oh, yes, again. Oh, my goodness. Pentacles again, first of all. Wow. Money, 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 money. We got the 5. The 5, this is talking about feeling like you've been kept out, meaning you've been kept out from what? From getting your money, the money, or whatever it is that this money is owed to you for or should have been given to you for. You've been feeling shut out. But here is the real meaning here. These two, this little witch here and her cat, that shows that even though you're shut out, friends remain together. So if you've been holding a grudge, if you've been feeling a little like you're surrounded by weeds and you're just looking for the flowers, well, the friend that owes you this money or the family member that owes you this money is still somebody who you can cherish that relationship with. This will not break you. Lending money or borrowing money, that kind of a thing is oftentimes it can really, really hurt relationships. This is telling me that it is not going to hurt relationships, even if it has been so far, even if you're feeling like, I'm not, seeing eye to eye with you anymore, this, that, the other. This says that you'll be back together. You'll be back together as friends. You're going to get rid of all the weeds so that you can see the flowers of your friendship, right? The weeds were probably owing you this money. Oh my goodness, honey, this is coming in super, super, super strong. So definitely friend or family member. I'm feeling more like a friend here, that a friend is, it's a friend, but it is very, very, very strong. The money's coming. So that, my friend, is what you don't see coming. Ooh, that's exciting. That's very exciting. Does somebody owe you money? Does somebody owe you money? Drop a comment. Let me know. Does somebody owe you? this is super strong. So I kind of have chills here. Well, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Please leave a comment. I would love to interact with you. And as always, thank you so much for letting me read for you. Please make sure you hit subscribe so you never miss out on another video. All right, friend, you have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time.